Hey guys, it's me, Ria. It's me, Ria. How you guys doing today? I'm just barely getting a chance to hop on and just do a little live, a little bit of downtime in my day. Snow day today here. And regardless of it being a snow day, we had some appointments to go to this morning. Dentist, regular doctor, some groceries, some schoolwork. So Mythos is having some downtime. So I thought it would be a good time to hop on and just see what comes up, see who shows up. I'll just give it a minute. If anyone happens to show up and if this live takes flight anywhere, I'm going to just stick my PayPal up if anyone wants some privates. Just stick that in the chat. See if anyone wants to show up. I hope so. I feel like Spirit's got some messages to deliver, which is really you guys just reflecting, creating your own messages from your higher self to yourself. Just give it a second, guys. I know it's a snow day for a lot of people. The surf out here on the ocean is going crazy. I love that kind of extreme weather when it's snowy and the waves, the surf is huge, it's pounding, it's all white. It's just, I like that. I like those extremes. I like that that excitement of it all of the energy moving, and when the waves are smashing, it's breaking up energy, releasing the negative ions, the wind, it's all blustery, it's moving the energy. It's creating space. The snow to me represents, that purity, that clarity, that crystallization, manifestation of our purest, clear emotions to be enjoyed, to be manifest. All right, guys. So let me see here. All right, just wait. See if anyone wants to hop on before I start yapping. All right, guys. Well, welcome to this moment of now for you guys watching now or later. Every moment of now is a moment of you, is what Spirit is saying. Every moment of now is a moment for you. It is a gift to be present within your own energy. It's an opportunity to step into more of you, aligning to your heart space, allowing all that you're feeling in every given moment, surrendering to what is before you. Observing that which is before you, observing your thoughts, observing your environment. For it is all reflecting and gifting us with information to help us to align to the highest frequency of ourself available. When we see something that we're not loving before us, it gives us an opportunity to go within, connect to our heart space, and question, why is this? What is this showing me about me? Maybe I'm to surrender. Obviously, it's to surrender. So to surrender to what's going on releases resistance and actually causes forward movement. Letting go of resistance opens up pathways for you to appear. When we're resisting, we create that energy. When we release and surrender and say, this is serving me, then you create a flow. You open up the energy, you loosen it up for new pathways, new opportunities, new meeting ups, new energies to come forth. I did this little post this morning, and it was like, it was just all I was crossing a little crosswalk, and in the white paint in the road were veering off in 3 different directions. And there was a little heart in the middle. And I posted a little thing today. I was going to do it yesterday when I was running, and I actually took the picture, but I decided not to. And everything's divine timing, following your gut, following your tuition. And something said today, post that picture you didn't post yesterday. And I just felt the post to say, or it was channeled, the message that all paths are for the expansion of love, and all paths lead to love. That is really beautiful. I really feel that in my heart space as I say that. So any path before you in every moment of now is an opportunity for you to step into more of you, but to know that you can't make any mistakes. Every path is valid, for all paths are for the expansion of love, and then all paths also lead to love. So you really can't go wrong. When you're present in the moment and you connect and you surrender, that is really comforting. It's really comforting to know that all paths, literally all paths that have you ever taken, and you can even see it looking back at decisions and stuff you didn't know why it happened that way or whatever in the past, but now you can see that higher perspective of, oh, I wouldn't be who I am today, or I wouldn't have learned this, or it wouldn't have brought me to this path. So all paths are an expansion of love, an expansion of you to experience you, and all paths lead to love, which means all paths lead to you, to your heart, to who you are, to your self-realization. And there are paths that are a little easier, and some paths are a little harder, but they still lead to you. They still expand love. It's up to us, Spirit is saying, to choose the course. Choose the course that you want to take, the path. And that to take the I'm going to say the most efficient or the fast track, you're going to want to tune into your heart space and really connect and follow the path that brings the greatest peace and excitement. Sometimes we allow the mind to pick the path based on past experiences of what we were taught, what we should do, how to get along in life, what's appropriate, what's the proper way to manifest or to get from point A to C, what path, A, B, C. So a lot of times we might let our mind kind of take over, but even those paths still bring us back to who we are because we discover things about ourselves along the way. But the fast track, if you want to get on the fast track path, which is the path that shifts you to the frequency of the reality that matches a truer coordination to the heart's desire, it's tuning into your heart and allowing every moment of now to connect you to your heart. Connect you to your heart. Connect you to your heart. What brings you peace? What brings you comfort? What feels right? Not based in fear, but deep down in your heart. Sometimes we lie to ourselves and we'll say, well, this path's what my heart wants, but really sometimes only we can know and discern our path. Sometimes we will take a path due to fear still, and the fear will be the deciding factor and not love. But even fear is the flip side of love. So even when we take the fearful path, or the one, we don't take the path because we're afraid to present ourselves or whatever the reason is. Even the paths where they're more fear driven are still going to take us back home to self. It's just those paths aren't necessarily the fast track. We do some more learning and it's all meant to be. There is no wrong. All paths lead to love through the expansion of love, and all paths lead and all paths expand love. All right. Let's see who we got here. Sherry Rice, beautiful soul sister. I have not seen you in so long. What a blessing. How much are donations, Ria? Just of the heart, just of your heart. Open donations. Let me know if you make a donation or if you have a special question. Tino at the temple. Been missing Tino at the temple. Could have been 3 lines as well because of the power of 3. Tino, you are so right, because when I posted that after I saw the 3 lines shoot out from the street, and I'm like, yeah, the power of 3 as well. Oh my God. So there's so much symbolism and so much in everything. And it's all dependent on our own perception and what we resonate with or how open we are. Because Tino, I immediately thought that as well. The 3 paths, the power of 3, but also the 3 paths, the 3 things can also represent that mind, the body, and spirit, the power of 3 that we are, or 3 different paths. Yeah, I saw that exact same thing too, Tino, but I didn't write that part. And I was wondering if someone was going to connect the dots And you did. Hey, Munazabi, thank you for joining. Hey, Tamara, thank you for joining. Hey, Carolyn, thank you for joining. So what I have written on there is ready, set, go. So before I popped on, I'm like, what is this going to be about? And Spirit just said, ready, set, go. And what I've been consciously and unconscious, just in talks with my immediate family and stuff, and what Spirit has been talking about and what's been coming up is now is not the time to dilly-dally, make excuses, procrastinate, make excuses. Now it's time to show up. And what are we showing up for? You're showing up for yourself, guys. You're showing up for you. They're saying it's time to step it up. We're going to step it up a notch. We've had a lot of clearing. We've had a lot of learning. We've had a lot of opportunities to build in confidence. And we've gotten really good at that. And now they're saying we're going through a new cycle, a new beginning, and we're stepping it out a bit. Showing up for you in ways that might make you a little nervous, a little teetery, a little teetery-tottery, a little uncomfortable. They're saying that because you've risen in frequency, you are going to be opening up to some new insights, some new gifts, some new ways of doing things, some expansions of what you've already done, but expanding upon it. So it might be putting you out of your comfort a little bit. And they're saying it's time to step it up. But when you step it up, you're showing up. You're showing up for you. How do you really live? You show up. Life isn't there to serve us, okay? We're here to serve life because life comes through us. I was having a talk with my son the other day, and in the past, and we were just having this discussion yesterday, and we were talking about how in the past he felt like people weren't always there for him. So we came to the conclusion overall that when you're thinking that people aren't doing things for you, or you don't feel you're getting the support, or you feel let down and your expectations aren't met, and you probably none of you guys master light blasters, but you probably know people like this. The reason that they're projecting that perception is because they are not showing up for themselves. When you're showing up for yourself, you're so self-involved, not in a bad way or egotistical. You're just so self-involved and absorbed with you in the moment, and your creativity and your flow and your expression and your communion with your heart. You ain't got time to worry about what the others are doing for you, and nor do you care. You don't care because you're self-fulfilled. You are showing up. You are allowing life to come through you, not looking just to grab it and take it from outside regurgitated energy. We are being called right now. Ready? We are ready, Spirit is saying. We're all set. We're all clicked in. We're all aligned to where we need to be. And now it's a go. And go simply means allowing that creative venture, that idea, that new thing that you might be a little nervous about doing or presenting, because we've gotten kind of comfortable, and now it's time to kind of step out a little bit, or take that thing you've been working on that's your heart's desire and allow Spirit to allow you to expand it. Expand it. So you might be realizing a gift, or you might have an idea or a thought that even goes against the collective spiritual groups that you communicate with. Guess what? That is your role. Whether you activate resonance from other people or disresonance, it don't matter. As long as you're aligned in expressing that energy, don't worry. Don't worry about getting it right, because every perception and every expression is right with the frequency that you are emitting. And it doesn't matter if everybody hops on board or agrees with you. It doesn't matter, because you can catalyze or trigger something within them, or you might activate something within them, and that causes them to go within, and then they continue that zoom, zoom, zoom expansion out. So some of you guys are getting ideas. You're coming up with your own modalities, spiritual ideas, understandings, and you are speaking it or expressing it in a way That makes you a little bit nervous, but that's a good thing because that means you are entering new territory. You are opening up. You are stepping it up to the next step. It's like when you go walking up this huge flight of stairs, and once you get that first level, and what's it called? The landing, you might kind of rest there for a little bit, and that's okay. You might get your breath or do a little stretching. And then you're like, oh, do I really want to go up that next flight of stairs, or should I just get off this landing and take the elevator? Again, that's just a choice of paths. Either way, you're going up. But they're saying that we're being called to go up that next level of stairs, and it's beautiful. It's stepping up and showing up for another level of you. Another you're releasing another depth, another opening within you, and that's really awesome. In reality, just like that beginning message of the post that I put out, that all paths serve the expansion of love and all paths serve love. So they want us to remember that when we step out in a new modality or a new way, or speaking a new insight, or just coming out with something that doesn't fit that old groove, that's beautiful. So just remember, all paths are for the expansion of love and all leads to love, because in truth, there is only love. And if you don't show up for yourself, no one else is going to frickin' do it for you. Yes, we support each other, like on these forums and groups and platforms and energy workers and readings and healers and all of that. We're there to hold space and support, but we're not going to take you and lift you to that next step. You got to move your legs and take the action, Spirit is saying. Hey, Dina, good to see you. Thank you for joining. I sent a donation. So Sherry Ann, any particular question for you? So yeah, I just love it because I'm I'm very proactive, and I like the action part. I like that. And I like to know that when you're taking your physical body and you're taking it up to the next step, you're going to reap the physical manifestation, Spirit is saying. We've done enough of this. We've done enough of this mental work. And now it's, implementing it in our action. And that's how we get the manifestation of it. If we want the physical manifestation, we're going to be called to inspired action. And don't hide. It's not a time to hide right now, or make excuses, or think, oh, I don't know, this isn't really proven. I haven't heard anyone else ever do it or say it. Duh, because it's supposed to come through you. That is your purpose. All righty. Hey, Presh, thank you for joining. Beautiful. Okay, Sherry, no special? General reading. All right. All righty, Sherry. And it's so nice to feel into your energy and have you here. I don't know, it makes me happy. I don't know, are you embarking in something? Like, as soon as I'm tuning into your energy, I'm immediately feeling lighter. I feel the vibrations. Are you working or have an idea too? And if you're not feeling that right now, I'm just feeling a lighter energy and kind of excited. And I'm feeling it in my solar plexus and in my heart. And it's like an opening. There's a merging. And that's all about showing up and stepping it up, as well as our solar plexus and our heart is merging. It's just meaning we're having confidence to step into the next cycle, or the next releasing, or the next as we get higher in frequency, we go deeper and deeper. It happens simultaneously. The higher frequency we go, the deeper we go into our heart. And there's so much, oh my God, they're saying there is so much for us to discover, so much self-discovery at hand. So Sherry Ann, I'm feeling like for you, even specifically, there is so much self-discovery coming about. Newness, they're saying. Things about yourself that you didn't know were there. Gifts opening up that you didn't know were there. And as we open up the gifts that we didn't know were there, our physical reality is going to reflect those gifts, those opportunities, those possibilities that we didn't know were there. That's so awesome. All right. I don't have my bells, and I don't have some of my stuff here. So I want to breathe in. Yeah, I'm feeling you stepping into a whole level of confidence and joy together. I'm immediately feeling joy. My heart literally is just like, when something means so much to you, it almost hurts, but it's joyful at the same time. I'm feeling like a hurt, like A yearning? Okay, so this is what I'm picking up for you, Sherry. And there's a yearning deep within your heart that is so is it's so ripe, it's tangible. It's just tangible, but you haven't felt it yet or created it yet. And it's almost tangible. And it's a yearning that hurts in your heart because it means so much to you. So it can cause that kind of yearning, almost that feeling of homesickness, love sickness, where you feel that yearning really deep. But then at the same time, there's this joy energy coming out. So for me, I am feeling like there's going to be something very fulfilling coming from into your physical reality that has been a yearning deep within you. And they're saying, that's almost like they're saying, you finally let go of the expectation. You finally let go of that expectation, Sherry Ann. So it's almost like, it's a feeling like maybe you almost gave up, but it wasn't that you gave up. It's kind of like you surrendered the expectation of the outcome. So now I believe that because you surrendered and released the expectation, there's going to be a great joy as it comes to fruition for you. Yeah, you can feel that. Awesome. Yeah, still working on my dream career. Yeah. So releasing that expectation opens it up, opens up that space for the universe to manifest it, orchestrate it. You are supposed to just tune in to your dream, the feeling of achieving it. I can feel it. I feel that you really feel it as if it is there. I feel your feeling, and it's overwhelming. It's like so much built up love that it's not painful, but it's so deep and profound, and it's ready to, like, it's almost like a bud, and it's going to go bloosh, and it's going to bloom and open right up, and the joy is going to be like, wow, that was so worth it. Now I see why I had to take the longer path to get there. So you are to focus on the joy of already living it so the universe can orchestrate it. But I'm going to pull you a couple cards. Yes, exactly like a lotus. The other night, I actually woke up. So I'll wake up to like visions. They're like images within my own hologram, and they appear real. I'm awake, and I can actually reach out and touch it, but it's energy. And a beautiful flower. It was not a lotus. I talked about this about my life a couple days ago, and it wasn't a daisy. I don't even know what kind of flower. It looked like a wild flower. It was orangish, rusty, burnt orangey kind of color with a dark outline of black. And it had many petals, not just big fat petals, but many petals like a wildflower would. And it was just open. So I'm feeling that is our collective energy that we're going through as I'm speaking about this, and you are holding space for this personal message for you, but it's also speaking to all of us. Whenever someone comes forth and wants a reading, for me, they're holding space and a perspective and an energy for all of us to actually gain from. But Sherry Ann is having the personal experience of it. Hey, Kimmy Seagull. So yeah, you're totally bloomed right open. It is there. It is bloomed. I almost want to cry. Surprisingly, I'm not for once in my life. But it's a very beautiful, profound experience for you. Something that you've held deep within your heart. And it's going to bring forth much joy, elation. They're saying, ready, set, go. All that is required for you is for you to show up, Sherry. Show up without the expectations. And they're telling me that you've learned to release the expectations, focusing on the dream. And what do I have here? This is beautiful. This is the conscious spirit card. It is just open. It is just right there. It's like, it's that close. It's right there. This portal, this opening, this reality is right there. They're not in it quite yet. It's right there. Their wing is open. It's rested on their wing. It is right in the palm of your hand. There's something about you stepping into it, merging with it. So this message, the beginning message, might have something to do with what you are going through, that having just that little extra confidence and courage, whatever it is we're stepping into, whatever newness, it's really going to just call of us just a little bit more courage, a little bit more confidence, because we're stepping into an energy that is new, and it's going to make us like excited, but a little nervous, excited, but a little nervous. Okay, so hold on here. I can't see very good. I don't even have freaking glasses. Hold on, let me readjust my eyes. I invite Archangel Raphael. Yeah, I felt that so much in my heart space, to bring healing and knowledge into my life. And it is a number 9, Archangel Raphael. So that is the ending of a cycle, wrapping something up, releasing it. You are wrapping up a cycle. In the middle of this portal is a cross. To me, the cross is transmuted into light. So whatever the struggle was, whatever the pain, whatever the suffering, you have transmuted it, meaning you have allowed and found the light, the knowledge, the love in whatever that cross was that you bore or bear. And that is the physical soul, the soul's physical journey of that. You came to transmute some energies, and through that transmuting, it activates and releases your gift. So I'm feeling that you've gone through a cycle, and it hasn't been the easiest. I'm feeling it hasn't been the easiest, because we've got a nice, beautiful, clear cross there, and that transmutation is creating the opening for you, Sherry Ann, to just step into. It's almost like you've just got this little last pause. It's almost like you've just got this last little pause, this last little evaluation, introspecting, because it's a 9, it's an end of a cycle. It's wrapping up something in order to, boom, step into that what's calling you, what your soul is calling for. You've done the work. Something has ended, definitely. A cycle has ended, something has ended, maybe an old thought form, an idea, maybe a certain pain, maybe a certain sense of unworthiness or doubt. Something has ended, and you've transmuted it, and you allowed it to actually work for you. To me, that's what transmutation is allowing something heavier and denser to work for you. And in that, then you transmute it to the light. You allowed it to work for you, not remain separate or not remain victim to it. There's something in your life that you've allowed, and you've taken that heavy cross, and now it's nothing but light. It is aiding in your light body as well, Raphael. And so maybe that's why also I'm feeling something, it's deep, deep, deep in my heart. And Raphael, that healing, that heart healing, balancing energy. So, and that's that green. So definitely an end to suffering and pain, to enter this new light that you've allowed. It's through your work, Sherry, and nothing is being delivered to you on a silver platter, they said. You have done the energetic work, and that is bringing you to that new beginning. All right, so let's just see what else here. Hold on. I want to pull another card. Hold on. I don't know. Why don't we pull a life? A life purpose. Tears coming down my face. So Raphael's presence is here, and that is a releasing. That is so beautiful, Sherry Ann. That is a releasing. And when we have tears, it is all of that built up yearning, all of that built up knowing something deep, deep within your heart, and then it's a release. Tears are a salve for the heart. It's ointment for your soul. That is so beautiful, Sherry Ann. I knew it was coming. Oh, beautiful. The life purpose is writing. I don't know if it has anything to do with writing, but you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with words you write. So maybe writing down something, maybe they're not words, but writing to me means writing on paper, making physical that which you're thinking about or imagining about. Maybe you need to write, you says you've been holding on to a dream. Have you written down your dream on paper? So this might not mean necessarily your purpose, however, it could be, but it could just be a little bit extra boost in helping you manifest and step through that portal. When you start writing, something happens between the hand. There's a connection between the hand and the heart, and then things come to mind. So as you're writing, you're writing down your desires, but then it travels and something clicks in the brain. So as you're writing down your dreams and your desires, you're going to gain some insight. almost like when you're automatic writing, not that you're automatic writing, but if you're just writing down your dreams, it's giving also that action, that physical action of your manifestation. And then something clicks between the writing and the heart. Journaling, awesome. Does your dream have anything to do with writing for you, like writing a book, posting, blogging? Yes, I write them down in my journal. And maybe that's just affirmation for you, saying yes. That is what they're just showing you, that they recognize that and affirming that for you. Is it just an affirmation? Yeah, I'm feeling that it's an affirmation and letting you know that they're recognizing that your higher self, you speaking to you, higher part of you. All right, let me just pull one more here. I'm going to pull a Angel Tarot card. Let's see what that says. This is beautiful, Sherry Ann. Thank you for that. So 9 of fire you have. So that's telling me there's a lot of passion. The 9 also representing an ending of cycles, but it's that end of cycles activating something deep within you. This is how I'm intuitively reading it. 9 of fire, which would be like wand energy, fire energy, which destroys that which no longer serves you. Fire will burn off that which no longer serves you. And then what it will do is create this fertile ground for this new cycle. So you burn off. Fire has two objectives, where you're burning off that which no longer served you. You transmuted it to the light, but then it leaves this passion within your heart still burning to move forward. As you move forward, so you've had this, you're like at this, just that little pause where the angel Raphael was holding that portal, that transmuted light, and now you're ready, set, and now it's go time. And what's it say? Don't give up. Go. This is beautiful. This is beautiful affirmation for you. Don't give up. Come on here. Can't read without the light. I need some more lighting. Let me just turn this right here. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So yeah, the individual readings always piggyback off that bigger message. It is go time for you. And it's about you just recontemplating, getting that moment, that pause. You are at the landing between 2 levels of stairs. You completed that first level. You're at the landing before you hit that second level of stairs. You're at that pause, and now you're ready and you're set. You're contemplating a little bit, and then go. Then you're going to take that step up to that next level. And that's just requiring you to dig deep, to trust, to have that courage deep within you, following that gut, following that trust. You haven't been let down yet. And also Raphael is carrying you and helping you forward. It's not all on you, Sherry Ann, too. You do have the support of the universe, of the angels, of all energy helping you out behind the scenes. All that you're responsible for is holding that vibration of your dream and acting on the inspired action. And you are definitely going to be having to act. So that was the 9 of fire, having courage. It's dragon energy as well. We got these well, to me, it looks like wings. It looks like wings of a dragon there as well. So burning off anything that doesn't serve you. And the dragon is strong. It is courageous. It'll help you fly. Your dragon's saying, hop on my back. Hop on my back. Don't worry about your joints. Don't worry about your legs. Hop on my back. We'll fly up that next level. So yeah, whatever it is, yeah, it's a go and it's here. Not giving up. Yeah. You've gone too far. You're just there. You're at the landing. You're at the pause. You're at the 9. So just keep journaling about that dream. Feel into it as if it is. And I can feel that deep yearning. That goes really, really deep. And it isn't something that you just thought of yesterday. This has been something that has been working within you for a while. And it is bloom time. And you have showed up. It's just saying when it comes time, Sherry Ann, remember this message. It's okay to feel fear, but just dig a little deep in that courage and have the courage to work through the fear. The fears are just allowing us to know something, teach us about something within ourselves that we are also transmuting and letting go of, that the dragon's going to burn off. So say the fear is, oh my God, what if I fail? Well, there is no failure. All roads lead to love. All roads are the expansion of love. You cannot go wrong or do wrong. Okay, that's all there is to it. So just self-talk, they're saying as well. I don't know if you have a specific dragon or you connect to dragons, but I'm definitely feeling that energy, and that's been coming through a lot lately, actually. All right, Sherry Ann, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 6 years, wow. Does that say 6? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just shuffling and another one fell out. And it also, this is the 7 of fire, and it's about just defending your beliefs and standing strong. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to anybody trying to trip you up as well. Just stay grounded in you. Choose your battles wisely. So also one last thing about, as I depart your reading here, is choose your battles wisely. So that just is all that's saying to me is choose your focus wisely. Choose the good vibe, the high vibes, the positivity. Don't feel like you need to defend whatever it is you are trying to achieve in this dream is. Don't waste your energy defending your perspective. They're saying use your energy to stay firmly grounded in your heart, in that belief of that dream, belief in what is unfolding for you, because we can trip and get our energy low just by someone's comment. If you don't feel the need to share even what your dream is or even elaborate with someone because you know they're gonna whatever diss you, just don't even bother. Stay strong in you and your energy and your heart. So stay singularity focused in your achievement, in your world, in your creation. Hold on here. I'm just gonna put the light of the thing on here. Just want to see what else. Yep. Yep. Choosing battles just means choose your focus, choose your thoughts. So writing them down. Thank you, Sherry Ann. That was awesome. Good message for all of us. Thank you. It was so beautiful to see you again. All right. That was a great message from Sherry Ann. If anybody else out there wanted a personal, it's open donations, and it's concerning Ready, Set, Go. What is being called of us as we step it up, as we step on this next level, as we show up for ourselves. It's just some messages as we show up for ourselves and step into this new cycle. 9s have been coming up a lot. The 9 is just that little pause. It's the ending of a cycle. It's wrapping it up. It's taking all of that light that we've learned from that and allowing that to support us as we step into the next part of our life, the next part of our journey. All right, I guess that's just Sherry Ann. Yep, letting go. Letting go. And something else that really has been required of us in our dreams and our ascension and our spiritual growth is not allowing the outside be the meter or the barometer of how well we're doing, okay? That was actually to build strength and courage. Sometimes we look on the outside and we're saying, or we look at our bank account, or we look at clients or whatever it is you look for as that affirmation. We have been called to be singularity focused on our heart and our heart's compass and our vibration, and not to compare yourself to someone else, judge yourself, not to look for that affirmation on the outside. That was a gift. That was a gift for us in order to step more into our own power, to anchor into our own confidence, and to anchor into our courage and our own strength. We have created a really strong, solid foundation. If we were always given that affirmation and that coddling and everything that we wanted instantaneously, then when something happened, we would really question that. So everything has been sort of a tool to really strengthen us and to believe in ourselves and to turn within and to connect to that energy within us, not the outside, even though the outside we used for discerning, for guidance and support, but never ever without going in with that information and discerning it for ourselves. We've really, really have learned a lot about discernment. And that discernment brings us to greater strength and trust in self and our God self. All right. Maybe that's it. Anybody else out there? Anybody out there have anything to say? Have you shared out? Maybe get a quickie. If you make a donation, I'll give you a personal. All right. It's gone quiet out there. Gone quiet. Please share out, guys, if you haven't. I appreciate that. And even this, like, when our lives, thank you, Tamara, even when our lives go quiet or we go live and we feel we have this really beautiful, inspired message and we share it and everybody's like goes dead or nobody comes on your live and it's just 0 participants. And the fears that it can conjure, and or maybe you just shared something very vulnerable or something very personal, or you really decided to put yourself out there, but you didn't get back that outside affirmation. That was all just to build your own strength in you and confidence and belief, regardless of what the outside world was reflecting and showing us. It was for us, guys, for us. Like I can think of all the millions of YouTube videos I put out there, never even a comment. And I've been doing that for a million years. And I could say, holy shit, I'm just a sack of shit with nothing but shit coming out of my mouth. But no, because how do you know it's truth? It feels good. You feel lighter. You feel enlivened. You feel happy. You're glowing, and it makes your spirit filled. But as soon as a quick way to shrink your spirit and your energy is to look outside for your answers or for your affirmation or for your sense of worth. Then all of a sudden, and you don't get that, it's like a dried up, shriveled prune your heart becomes. So it's just about doing you, being just focused on you. Tamara, any particular question or anything? I always love your energy too, Tamara. I really connect to your energy. Of course, we all do. We're soul family. We're soul tribe. We're all reflecting aspects and energies to support one another, not to give each other all the answers, but to support one another. And you guys are the ones creating this channel. You guys are the ones creating your own messages through me. I'm just open to receiving. Nope, whatever comes through. All right, Tamara. Tamara, what state are you in? Just curious. I probably knew, but I forgot. Dina, love what you were saying. Well, that's good. Thank you, Dina. Thank you. It's nice. As a physical human being, oh my God. So when you don't get affirmations for a long time, or you really have been really strong in cultivating your own belief in self, it's like so nice when you get that outside affirmation. All right. But not to have that measure you. Any message for me? Okay. I'm on Tamara right now, California. Okay, that's right. I'm on Tamara. Tamara made a donation, so I am providing Tamara a reading right now. So if you make a donation, you'll get a personal. Otherwise, if I have time left, I will do some quickies for those that are shared out, like just a quickie. All right, Tamara, immediately as I was tuning into your energy, I was again, this goes with the collective, I was picking up on a lot of green and yellow, and to me that is having and growing in the confidence, the self-belief, nurturing and fertilizing and watering and tending to your garden, the garden of your heart, tending to the garden of your heart, not worrying about someone else watering your plants for you or giving them Miracle Grow. And they said, yeah, she's been doing a good job at tending her garden. So that what they're doing is they're like, oh my God, this is beautiful. So I see like your support frequencies, energies, guides, angels, and they're really supporting you. And there's a group of them. They're like lined around you, and they're kind of they're looking and surrounding in a line at your garden, and they're going like this, like they're showing approval, and they are really wanting you to know they recognize how much that you have fertilized and watered your garden. And that when they're saying garden, they mean that which is in your heart. That which is in your heart. They says you've done a good job pulling out the weeds as well. So I don't know if you've had to release some energies, people, places, things, your own thoughts and ideas out of your garden that might have been sapping your energy or taking your energy away from that which you want to grow. But they are also recognizing that they're actually saying, good job, you pulled a few good weeds out too. Like they're telling me, yeah, you've done a good job weeding your garden as well. So that is beautiful. But they're all really really close together, like literally like maybe 5 or 6 beings, like, and they're like shoulder to shoulder, almost like they've also been holding up a protective shield of love and light for you, almost like their bodies surrounding your garden, your heart space, your desires. Like they, oh my God, now I'm getting emotional. So they like shoulder to shoulder, like they were protecting your garden as well. You might not, or you might be aware of this, but they've been protecting and helping to, it's more of a protection. They've allowed you to do the work. They says, no, Tamara came here to do the work. We gave her the cultivator, the hoe, the shovel. She's been doing the work. We've just been, they're saying they've just been there kind of protecting your garden from, like almost like a fence from foxes, or like just protecting it from some little predators getting in. So they've been doing some outside protection for you, keeping your garden from getting some little pests in there, and energetic pests, real pests, whatever. But yeah, so that is really nice. And they're strong spirits. Archangel Michael is very strong in your energy. I feel like, I know angels don't really have wings, but when I see big wings, to me that represents strong spirit. And you have had to be strong spirit. You've had to be a warrior for yourself. And they've been there holding that space and protecting your garden as you. They said, we didn't lift a finger. We didn't lift a finger. Tamara did all the work. They were just kind of protecting your garden like a fence, like this high fence, this big white fence where nothing could sneak in. So big winged angels, which to me just represents very strong in spirit, very Archangel Michael energy. Okay. It's like 5 Archangel Michael energies, all shoulder to shoulder to shoulder. All right. I saw an angel. It had huge wings. Oh my God. So I got really like emotional when I was talking about that, and felt the strength of this energy that you're holding, that's holding you as well. It's not, that's our Araceli. I saw my angel. It had huge wings. Okay. I thought that was Tamara talking. A very huge entity, very strong frequency. So as always, spirit does piggyback messages, and if you feel that you're getting something out of this, Araceli, and like this was a message from your angel, they're saying so spirit doesn't know bounds. We're all merged in love. We're all connecting heart to heart energetically. So I have no doubt, Araceli, that also was an angel message for you as well. I feel them. Yes. All right. Speaking of angels, I'm going to pull the same ones I pulled for Sharian. A collective, a conscious spirit. And yeah, I want to pull an angel tarot. All right. So what messages does Tamara need to be brought into her awareness to help her show up for herself, or what's being called of her now? What information is going to be applicable, resonant, give her some extra energy, boost, affirmation? What is it that Tamara needs to be brought into her awareness for her greatest good, greatest alignment to her heart, and greatest fulfillment as a physical being on earth, as she steps in to this new ready, set, go energy? Water, lots of deep water. Lots of emotions, lots of emotional clearing. So I'm just going to go with this one first. 10 of water. So, 10 is very filled. It's the beginning. It's the beginning. You have watered your garden with so much water. They're saying you've had water overflowing from your cup. Blissful emotions, painful emotions, just lots of water, lots of emotions. Your soul came as on a journey of a lot of emotional healing, but in that healing to experience so much depth of love, so much depth of. Now they're bringing forth the whales that dive deep into deep in the oceans. You've gone very, 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 very deep. You've gone to the darkest of the dark in order to emerge out on the surface like a whale. You are holding so much emotional space. You've cleared a lot. You've cleared a lot. And that created a fertile garden, they're saying, very fertile for the blooming, for the manifestations, for your garden to reap all that you've been tending to reap all that you've been tended to, but from this beautiful emotion, new emotions, high frequency, love, joy. All right. Hold on. I'm just going to turn this so I can read it. All right. I'm going to have to just it's getting dark outside with the window. I need a pair of glasses. Hold on here. Hopefully I got some in my purse. My legs are so tight. Hold on here. Sorry, camera. Digging through here for some glasses. I left my bag of all my supplies somewhere. Actually, let me get. Hold on here. I've got this room. Being a good boy, Mikos? You being a good boy? Let me find your glasses. Holy crap, man. Everything's like disappeared on me. Sorry about that. I know I got some here, but I just grabbed a pair of Mythoses. He's got prescription glasses, but they'll work just as good. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. And at the bottom of the ocean, to me, it looked like gold, but it's actually goldfish. So to me, that is representing greater peace, finding that gold within you, finding that peace within your heart space. So gold, to me, the real gold and the real treasure is that which is within our heart. But because it's fish, to me, that represents peace. So what you are really have grown in your garden is a beautiful sense of peace, emotional peace that could only be found within and not found from the outside, not found through family, even though it is going to reap much more nourishing family and relationships and all of that. As you find your peace deep within your own treasure, through your own healing and through your own rebalancing and aligning and letting go of that that doesn't serve you, the emotions, senses of unworthiness, pain, anything that you have felt that you weren't honored, or you weren't respected, or that whole childhood trauma stuff where you felt you weren't wanted or you felt you weren't good enough. You found that within your own garden. You found that gold within your own heart space, and that is where you have found your peace. And now that can flourish outside of you, they're saying, outside of you. All right. What's that say? That's funny. I'm always losing my glasses. I don't wear regular glasses, but when it starts getting dark or the lighting's just wrong, or like, look at this, it kind of blends. I can't really see very good. So obviously, I got to keep more glasses around. What are they called? Readers. All right. Yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So to me, these are Mythos. He's got bad eyes, but They do magnify a little bit. That's what I need is magnifiers. So this is just saying, as you relax and you spend time with breath work, breathing into you, feeling into your own emotions, and you've allowed a lot of really intense emotions to permeate your physicality, they said, but you are nothing but love, regardless of how you have ever felt, regardless of anything that you are ever told, you are pure love and light. And so, Tamara, as you have allowed yourself to feel the deepest of emotions, whether it's blissful or not so blissful, you are light. So as those feelings permeated you, you transmute them into light. You gain understanding, you've gained wisdom, you've gained compassion. So just through the feeling, you have brought forth healing. So they just want you to breathe, continue to connect. Maybe you do stretching, or maybe you do some yoga, just to balance and to feel into your own body. So yoga is about stretching, breathing, connecting within. So they do want you to really get connected to your own physicality, your body. Probably you already have been, to ground all of that emotional energy, to ground all of that spiritual energy into your physical body. For that is what we came for. We came to ground through the physical our spiritual self. So breath, stretching, meditating, being physical, body movement, it will help you to feel into your own energy in a really real concrete way, not just through emotions, but through your senses, they're saying. And that will bring forth balance and openings and healing as well. And another angel with big wings, and she's peaceful. And I don't know, and what it actually says, your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So it's about grounding into your own energy and feeling your own physical being, feeling it, feeling what you wear, what you feel confident in. Maybe even mix up your style in a way that feels good to you. Maybe makeup, hair. So I know a lot of times I won't do anything for myself. Like I don't get my hair done. I don't have much done to me personally other than what I do. Slap on a little makeup, have one of my kids trim my hair. I rarely go shopping, but I do really love just comfy clothes. It's not that I'm really denying myself, but I like just comfy stuff. But what they're saying is, and I know when I do this, pamper myself, I feel good. So they want you to also respect and honor your physical body. Do what makes you feel good. Honor yourself and give to yourself on the physical plane as well. Clothes or even exercise clothes that boost you and give you that little bit of confidence and feel good and make you feel into the energy of the exercise or of whatever it is you're trying to achieve, if that makes sense. Yes, absolutely haven't been walking or stretching like I normally do. Yeah. And you live in California, so no excuse, Tamara. No, but there is a time to not, everything is following your inner guidance. So yeah, this is definitely a gentle push to get your body in motion. All right, last one. Conscious spirit. Oh my God, so alive. I celebrate. Oh my God. So I didn't know this is what it was going to say. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and movement. So any kind of these big call to dance, move, ground your energy into your physical being, feeling alive, feeling excited, feeling the flow of your own body, and just like just swirling in your own energy. Maybe you like to go out dancing. Just really alive and connecting to your passion. I feel that through your physical movement, you're connecting to your physical body, and then energy, light codes, rememberings are activating. So this is red. This is grounding your energy into your physical body to be manifest, to be enjoyed, but also it's going to ignite your passion. It's going to ignite really strong guidance for you, really strong inspiration. Like I get a lot of my inspiration when I'm running or in physical movement. Like I'm clear, I'm breathing, I feel my body, I feel the outdoors air, and it creates this space and this fertile energy for spirit, my higher self, to come through and speak to me. And then I'll stop and I want to do a Ria on the run because I just am so excited about what I just received, and then I want to share it. So through the body movement, you're going to be inspired as well. So it's about grounding your spiritual energy into your physical body as well, and experiencing the the fruit of the garden that you've been planning energetically, they said. You've done a lot of energetic work. Now it's time to merge it with your physical body. And that is called movement meditation, number 32. So number 32 is change, spontaneity, impulsivity, change of direction. So maybe you find that already when you do move, all of a sudden you'll get an idea and you want to do something different, or, being spontaneous, just letting that child come out and lead the way too, as far as your physical movement goes. So hopefully that made sense to you. You've done a lot of work. They're really acknowledging that. They've been protecting your garden and cultivating it. Now it's time for you to reap the rewards of this garden, the harvest, and this new beginning. So finding the courage through body movement, through change of clothes, just feeling into your physicality, connecting all of that spiritual, energetic work you've done and living it and expressing it through the physical, so that you create even more momentum to bring forth more abundance, more action. Yeah, I'm not feeling you're not confident. You feel you're pretty confident, right? You feel you're pretty confident, Tamara? I'm not really feeling like the lack of confidence or trusting the process. I think it's more about just doing it for you. Just like working through some lower energies. I feel you're pretty confident. They're not mentioning that with you. They're just really recognizing the work that you've done, and they really want you to enjoy it, enjoy yourself, enjoy your physicality, enjoy your life, enjoy the mirror and the reflections of all that you've done, all of the tending of your garden, and to treat yourself to good food, to good drink, to spoil yourself in the sensual part of your physical being, to spoil yourself a bit. They're just saying you need to spoil yourself a bit. All right. Thank you, Tamara. Yes, it's more courage and not wanting to be uncouraged. Oh, okay. So you're saying you need a little more courage. All right. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you. You have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful angel. You are an earth angel. You are angelic, and you have your own set of wings. And it brings me to a line in, oh my God, I love this song. Two worlds collide in excess. We all have wings, but some of us don't know how, or don't know why. We all have wings, but some of us don't know why. And they said, Tamara, you know why, and it is time to use your wings. And they're showing your wings as this huge dragon wings as well, these huge wings of a dragon, and just shoo. And when dragons, when they fly, it's really strong and it's heavy, and you can hear the wind. It's like shoo. It's just really powerful. So you're very powerful. Big dragon wings, but in dragon wings on an angel. All right. Thank you, Dina. Yeah. You guys probably watched, what the hell was it? King of Thrones? Is that what it was? Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. I love that. My son got me into that, and I watched all of it. But then what was the one after it? The dragon one that followed up. I always want to call it Dragon Lair, but I know that wasn't House of Dragons. House of Dragons. So that really got me. Yeah, I just loved it. It's just they showed me like the House of Dragons and how the people. What was the blonde chick on? She was the Dragon Queen, the pale blonde one, and she had the 3 eggs. Anyways, it was really good. Yeah, I love that show. I love that. I want to know. Are they supposed to be getting another one of those, Dina? Are they going to have another series? I hope so. All right, Dina. Yes, I am going to pull you a conscious spirit for you. You wanted a quickie. Good. I hope so. I loved it. Oh, and it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, I don't normally like really raw, fighting, evil, cruel, But yeah, I love that show. And the stuff I typically wouldn't watch, my son Caleb, my older son, adult son, got me into it. He also got me into Vikings, back in the day with Ragnar. Oh my God, I loved Ragnar and his best friend. What was he? The ex-monk. I'm sure if you guys have watched Game of Thrones, you also watch Vikings. Oh my God. It's not that I'm into like the raw whatever, but just the theme is so good. All right. Oh my God. I was so upset when Ragnar died. Oh my God. It was horrible. And when they killed his best friend, what was his name? I can't remember, but the monk. A lot of depth. A lot of depth. All right. Dina, what does Dina need to hear? I'm feeling a lot of green around you, Dina. A lot of green, a lot of fertility, a lot of growth, a lot of when the trees are in the spring, they get really, really green and really bright. I'm just feeling a lot of green, a lot of abundance, a lot of just green growth, the abundance. What more can I say? The fruition of your heart, of your garden, of your dreams, of your alignment, feeling the growth and the manifestation and the abundance of your own alignment, showing up for you, Dina. You've been showing up for you. All right, 2 came out for Dina. And beautiful meditation. Number 2, to me, 2 represents the perfect 2 union to me is the union of your God self with your physical self, the union and the marriage of your spiritual self into the physical. There's no separation. There's no polarities, the contrast. They're really literally merged as one. And I'm just feeling that you're really in that state of being, Dina, where you've really unified and called in all of those separate parts of you, the fractals, the separation. You're really, really understanding and living from that unity, that unified place within yourself. And look at this, a strong, strong pillar of light. And all of you guys, I always use the term master light blaster because we blast through the darkness, and the darkness is what activates our light, and they really work in unity. It is just the flip side of the coin. As much fear or as darkness as you go through, well, the opposing energy is also there, but we like to keep it separate. And in the past, and maybe you have too, Dina, I don't know, I've swung the pendulum from one here to that, from one end to the other. And then, when one of those little ball desk things where you pull the little ball and it goes, well, I feel like you've stopped right in the middle. You found your center. And that is what is calling forth the new earth. That is what's calling forth the shift that we are all here for. We've all come for this, a pillar of light to bring forth that high frequency of peace on earth, of heaven on earth, the age of Aquarius, all of that peace, the unconditional love, the universal love. Knowing that there is no separation between you and your outside. All right, so that was the 2, bring it together. And so that can mean even from the deepest part of you, but it also can mean teams, relationships, cooperation. It can even mean just working with those energies that seem opposing outside of your life, like a spouse or a child or a work, any of that. So it's also bringing together of 2 seemingly different energies, but merging them together, which actually creates a gateway. And in your case, this gateway is literally a pillar of light. And what's it say? This is beautiful, Dina. I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. Yeah, you're a pillar of universal, unconditional love. And meditation doesn't mean just meditating. Meditating is when you are in your vortex, when you are in alignment to that which makes you escape time. Like a lot of people will like to garden, or they like to sew, or me, I like to exercise outside. It's where you lose time and then you really connect to you. And you are allowing the moment to be an opportunity to gain and walk in and embody more of you. Every moment is an opportunity to engage with you. So to me, that's kind of what meditation is too. There's no right or wrong way, but the way I'm feeling it for you is you've allowed your presence to engage in you, in you, in you, in you. Every moment of now is a moment of you. When you meditate and connect to spirit, well, guess what? That's still you. It's still you. It's just that bigger consciousness part of you. And the other one was water elemental, and there's the 11. Big message on bringing two things together. We got the 2 there, Dina, and then we got the 11 here, which is 1 + 1, which is a 2, which is that gateway that I was just talking about. Water elemental. So maybe you work with water, or water's very healing. Maybe you're very emotional, but it says, I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes of life. So just going with the freaking ass flow. That's beautiful. Not judging anything, allowing all. And because you are a light body, you are pure God source energy. Anything that you allow, you transmute into the highest frequency to work for you through releasing resistance and going with the flow. Very beautiful, Dina. I was just talking about working with water. Well, there you go, Dina. Affirmation for you. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else make a donation or what's the word? Share? So violent. Yeah, I'm not normally into violence. That's the word that I was looking for. And that king, the young king who was what, 12 or 14 or whatever. I can't even remember his name. Oh my God, on the Game of Thrones. I had never met, and he looked and played. You gotta give it to them. Those actors were meant, every single one. And a good movie, really, or a series or a show, you know, they are just clicked into that character. Clicked right in. It's amazing. I have a few dragons within my heart. Yeah, you do, Tamara. Absolutely. I was feeling, and that's the big wings as well. The big wings, really protective. Like you watch that show, House of Dragons, holy crap. Powerful and protectives of their very protective of their, obviously, owners. I remember when my older son, he's an adult now, but he used to watch, what was it? Egan? What the hell was that? Argon. He'd read the Argon books way back in the day, like we're talking 20 years ago. All right, dragon trainer. Yeah. It's also beautiful. Hey, Rhonda, thank you for joining. All right, probably not too many people there left. Araceli. All right, let me just blast some of you Master Light Blasters that have been on, even if you've left. I love you guys being here. I love your energy. Sherry Ann, Tino, Munazabi, Tamara, Carolyn, Sherry Ann, Dina, Carolyn again, Tamara, Presh. Hey, Presh, I didn't mean to skip ya. Kimmy. You guys are so powerful. You guys are all like beautiful. Beautiful dragon. I don't know why they're saying dragon slayer. You're not slaying dragons, but you're dragon riders. You've tamed your dragon and it's working one with you. It's not separate. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, Gina Palazzo. Good to see you, beautiful Earth Angel. Speaking of Earth Angels, so confirming, yeah. Don't you love it when when things just click and something will come to you? Like literally, I'll be talking or thinking, okay, I'll be on my run, entering my portal, communing with spirit, having these ideas and insights, and whatever I'm listening to, that word exactly repeats me. So when things are that in sync and affirming and confirming, that is just a product of how aligned you are, your alignment and that unity of your spiritual being anchored and rooted and embodying all of that spiritual energy. Then it just shows up in the physical. All right, one more. Anybody else, either donatee or a quickie? Have a great night, Dina. Thank you for showing up. 555, or it was 555. Oh, I don't know where you're from, Dina. What state? Kim Chemistry, fellow gem. Duality master. And that's what a master light blaster is. They really have integrated and merged the polarities and the contrasts within them to work as one solid energy, one solid force. Quickie, yes. All right. I really like these general messages for the conscious spirit. All right, Rhonda. I don't think I pulled something for you in a while. Thank you guys for joining here. Thank you for shining your light. It is really a privilege because we forget sometimes how strong and how powerful we are on just our gaze, on just our focus, in that you shine so much power and love and even transmutation and hold space for everything that you've healed. When you decide to bring your focus somewhere, you're not just bringing your focus there, you're literally holding the space and sharing all that you have been eternally, multidimensionally, on all timelines, on all dimensions, on all energies. You literally are holding that in your light, in your gaze. All right, 2 popped out for you also, Rhonda. I don't know. There it goes again with the 2s. So Dina had 2 cards with 2. She also had 2 cards. And now Rhonda, you got 2 cards. Release. And that's a 10, 8, 9, 10. Again, the 10. And for those who didn't watch the beginning message, it might be kind of cool, but we're all, as you know, stepping in to a new cycle, releasing. As we release, we're entering into this newness, this new beginning, this new expression, this new creation of what we are vibrating and what our frequency is. And that's going to just call for just a little bit of courage too, because whenever we step into something new and something that hasn't been expressed or something that might be controversial or something that you're not sure is truth, well, all the more reason to say it and speak it and do it and express it, because that will just open up a whole other array of information and wisdom and insight to come forth, guys. And even that's what this looks like. It looks like divinity coming forth. It's like as you release and as you step into your courage, we've got all of these as you open up one thing and then it starts a momentum. To me, it's almost like dominoes. It's an opening as you step into this new expression that you are being called to, whatever way, shape, or form that is. And you have that courage and you have that trust. And even if you're working through fears, that's okay. That's a gift, because it teaches us something that we're believing in that is not our ultimate truth. So fear isn't a bad thing. We just don't want it to stop us. And to me, you have done a lot of releasing, Rhonda. You've done a lot of transmutation. She is just this divinity, this pure angel. So to me, you are bringing forth some divine frequency, some beautiful frequency, angelic frequencies. Letting go and surrendering, letting go. You've released a lot of resistance. Life has taught you to release and to surrender, and that is beautiful. In the release of resistance, then you are able to bring forth all of these energies. So what's it say? I release that which doesn't serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. And then the second one is embrace change. That's what the whole stinking life has been about. Embracing the change, ending the cycle to embrace the change, embracing creating something new. And that's a 4. 31 is a 4. So, but anyone who wasn't here earlier, I talked about going up the stairs, up that level of stairs, pausing at the landing. We've been up 1 level of stairs. You're having that momentary pause to reflect, to maybe gain just a little bit more courage and confidence to start up that next flight. But look where that next flight of stairs is leading. Both of these cards, this purity of light, these high frequencies, this portal, this opening, this new beginning. Beautiful. So just summoning any courage, do it in spite of, show up for yourself, and take the next step. Take the step, show up. It's not a time for excuses. Like they said earlier, no excuses. No, it's not a time to hide. It's a time to step into your light, guys. Whatever that light is, even if you're nervous, that's okay. That's a strength builder. I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. So that's also a lot of like water energy, going with the flow, allowing the flow to be your guide. When you enter the universal flow of life, you enter that space of unconditional love where you're just put at the right place. You merge with the right energy and you release resistance. So that brings you to a place of allowing. So releasing resistance in order to just enter that flow, Rhonda. You don't have to have the answers. You don't have to have a plan. Just enter that flow. And every moment of now, they're saying again for you as well, every moment of now is a moment of you. It's a moment for you to align to your heart. It's a moment for you to reflect on your next step, It's a moment of you to just connect with your heart and ask yourself, what is it what do I want? What do I want? So a lot of us are at that landing as we step into the changes, but it's giving us a pause to reflect and connect to our heart. What do I want? What do I want to experience? All right, Rhonda, very beautiful. I've been very scared to move forward, and now I am. Rhonda, beautiful. This was just both of these went hand in hand. That makes sense. They're giving you that extra support. What they're saying is you are supported, Rhonda. You're supported in the unconditional universal flow of love. Even if you're scared, but you know intuitively you're supposed to be doing something, you know you're supposed to do it or move or whatever it is, change, whatever you're talking about, but something is stopping, because ideally you would move forward if you didn't have that fear. So that's how you know that it is true. They're saying when you transmute fear and you move forward and you work through the fear, you gain so much power within your physical being, within your spiritual self. You anchor so much spiritual power by working through your fears that you're literally a superhuman, Rhonda. Superhumans are their own superhero. No one's going to pick you up. There's support. You have all the support of the universe. It's a paradox. You have all of the support of the universe, but no one before you is going to save you. You are your savior and you are your own superhero. And I'm going to tell you right now, Rhonda, you are a major master light blaster. Someone who is empowered by working through the dark, by going through the fear. It's just false evidence appearing real, but it also adds as a tool to show us what we need to release. And for you, you're being called to release the fear and keep going forward. All right, guys. Very beautiful. You guys are powerful. Holy God. The wings, the power, the light, the love, the soul. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. And you guys keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger in your light. And that's where true strength comes. That's where your power is in your light. And how do you gain more light? You surrender to that which is about before you, and you allow it to serve you. You allow it to show you an opportunity to allow more of you, to connect with your heart, to align to your heart, to face your fears. All of it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rhonda. You're Rhonda, you are super powerful, okay? Super powerful. I would never, if I listened to my fear, I never would have done a live. And never ever. I was so afraid I was so afraid to even take a channeling class. I was so afraid. And you know what? We can't stay there. We got to show up for ourselves. Life isn't going to give it to us. We got to show up for ourselves, and then life reflects us showing up for ourselves. All right, guys, may you all shine with the entirety, not a little drop, but the entirety of all the love and light that you are